Hello everyone on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining the Stock Martin channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you can get all my videos. Today I have a good video for you. We're going to talk about the EV stocks, particularly Lucid, CCIV. We're also going to talk about NIO and Tesla. We're going to look at to see how they've been trading in the past week, and I think you're going to like this video, so let's check it out. First, let's start off by talking about CCIV or Lucid. Lucid's had a really good run-up this past month, and for this week it's been really good. It's been up for the week about 5.4%. It did have a little bit of a downturn today, and as we can see, even with this week's being up, just today alone it was down 4%. And there's not really big news out there. I believe it's just the shorts that are in the hedge funds that are causing this stock to go down. But it looks like every time it does test the bottom, which is about $25, it does tend to pop up. So I think a good base on this is about $25. If we can retest the $27, which it looks like it tested back on Tuesday, if we can pass that $27 mark and hit into the 30s, I think we'll be looking really good. Looking at CCIV, I'm really happy with this stock. It's been performing really well in the past 1 month. It had a low of $17.25, which was in May 13th. And since May 13th, as you can see, we've been up 53%. So just looking at this past week, I'm really not concerned. We're mostly just trading sideways and with a new base of $25. So I'm really happy about CCIV. Also remember, Lucid will have good news coming out in the next few weeks to the next month or so, because it will be merging, CCIV will be merging into Lucid Motors. So the company will merge and they'll have a new ticker, which will be LCID. Also, Lucid has great news because it's had 9,000 pre-orders. We just need to start delivering some of these vehicles. The first 577 will be delivered this year, which will be the Lucid Air Dream edition. And I think we have some good news going forward from there because as you can watch my previous video, Tesla Model S Plaid Plus was just canceled, which was great news for Lucid, because that's their only competition out there with such a great long-range battery of over 500 miles and a horsepower over 1,000. Looking into NIO is the next company I wanted to talk to you about. NIO is one of my favorite EVs, and I think it's a great price to get into now, and it has the biggest potential, in my opinion, of all the EVs that are out there thus far, and that is to grow your money and its growth potential. In the past week, it was pretty much, again, trading sideways. We didn't really make anything or lose anything. We tested a high of $43, a low of $42, and we've just been trading sideways. In the past week, we've had a little bit of a run up, about 3%, which is also looks really good, but mostly just trading sideways. However, its 1 month stock price has went up a healthy amount. It was low on May 13th, also at $31, and it ran all the way up to a high of $43.68, which is a 39% increase in your money. Right now is still a really good time to get into NIO before it starts popping. I really do believe that by the end of this year, we should start seeing that $60, $70 mark, if not higher, and I'm being very conservative in this when I say that. Looking at the analyst reports on NIO, we'll see what TipRanks gives it. There's 8 analysts on TipRanks that reviewed NIO, and all 8 give it a hard buy, 0 hold, 0 sells, which is a 44% upside to this, and that's looking to be conservative. Forecast, we're looking at about $62 being conservative. On its high side, we're looking at $81 according to TipRanks. I have looked at other analysts out there that evaluated NIO, and they actually believe that its 12-month forecast will be closer to $100. Let me know down in the bottom in the comments to see what you think. But I really do think that we'll get particularly to the closer to the $100, and being conservative, $62 for sure. So again, that's a 44% upside. Well, its direct competitor, Tesla, in the past 5 days has really come up and gained some steam, which is had an increase of 5%. If we look in the past month, Tesla's been down a little bit. It has been in the 500s, which was an amazing buy. If you had a chance to buy under $600, believe me, you're getting a great deal. And I'm really not concerned about this stock because, in my opinion, Tesla is still the front runner because it has its autonomous driving and its big lineup in its vehicles coming up with the Tesla Cybertruck coming up. You do have this the Model 3 and the Model X, which has just been refreshed, especially the interior is all new and it's gorgeous. But I definitely think that Tesla has a lot of new things coming out, especially once its Austin Gigafactory is up and running. It will be making its the Cybertruck there and also the Tesla Semi. So I really think that we have big things to look forward to with Tesla. I did want to bring up this article because Tesla is going to be coming out, as I mentioned. They're going to be debuting the Tesla Model S Plaid Edition. It's going to be the quickest production vehicle ever made. And I told you the 0 to 60 will be in 1.99 seconds. Now this, just a few days ago, Tesla has come out that it will cancel the Plaid Plus Edition, and that was to be a direct competitor to Lucid Air Dream because it was going to have the over 500-mile range, and it was going to have roughly 1,100 horsepower. If you compare that to the Lucid Air Dream, the Lucid Air Dream has 503-mile range and it has 1,080 horsepower, and its 0 to 60 was 2.5 seconds. So Elon Musk says that the Plaid Edition is just fine, that they don't need to do a plus, and that they still have the fastest production vehicle ever made. So he is correct on the speed. However, where Lucid will excel is that it will have that range of over 500 miles. So as I mentioned, the Tesla Plaid Plus has been canceled, and just to give you an update on this, this says that we already know most of the relevant specs, estimated range of 390 miles, a top speed of $200. With the right tires, Elon Musk said, in a 0 to 60 sprint in 1.99 seconds. Although there has been some questions about the validity of the last claim, the new model of the Tesla Model S Plaid will be $129,990, and the Model S Long Range will be $79,990. The Plaid Plus version that was canceled was to have a range of 520 miles, which would have been higher than Lucid's, and it would have been faster. So now the only thing that Tesla can say is that they're going to be faster than Lucid, but then Lucid can say that they have a higher range. So we should see. Just for you out there that are trying to compare Lucid and Tesla. The new refreshed version will also have a landscaped touchscreen that's similar to the Model 3 and the Model Y. As you can see, it's a beautiful screen that's made horizontal instead of vertical like the old Model S. And this interior with the yoke steering wheel, I think it's beautiful. I think it's a great redesign. Please let me know what you think as well. Some people are kind of worried about that yoke steering wheel. And I think with some practice and just driving it, I think it'll actually be quite comfortable. But again, we'll definitely have to take a look at that. And this refresh has also been in the Model S and the Model X. As you can see in the back console, you do have a screen for the back passengers as well. Very nice and beautiful upgrade, in my opinion. Now, there's been a lot of talk about why Tesla is canceling the Plaid Plus, and there's a lot of questions that are being raised about the automaker's battery plans, because as I mentioned, the Plaid Plus was supposed to feature the Tesla's new tapless battery cells, which are supposed to have the longer range. But now that they're not doing that, we'll definitely have to kind of keep a watch out on that. To, I guess, steer away from the range of the Tesla Model S, Elon Musk has stated that more range doesn't really matter. There's essentially 0 trips above 400 miles when the driver doesn't need to stop for a restroom, food, coffee, etc. break anyway. So he's trying to ignore the fact that they're not going to be producing this really high-range battery. So we'll definitely have to see these new batteries that were supposed to be in the Plaid Plus were also supposed to be used in Tesla's Cybertruck and the semi-trucks, which are expected to be produced later this year. So that's definitely something we have to look forward to and see what Tesla says about that. But overall, I'm really excited about the Tesla stock, and I think it's going to do great. Now let's take a look at the Tesla price prediction according to tip ranks. We've had 23 analysts review this, 10 give it a buy, 7 a hold, and a 6 give it to sell. There is, if you look on the conservative side, about 5% upside from what Tesla is trading now. The analysts give it an average of 639% upside, and its 12-month forecast, the analysts are giving it the above a $1,800 per share, and that's 12-month upside from now. I definitely think that this is going to be much higher. I think Tesla has a really good chance of being about $1,600 per share in the next 12 months. The reason why I say this is because you have a lot of new items, a lot of new vehicles coming out. The Cybertruck will be coming out later this year. Also the semi-truck. I think once you start getting those, I think this stock will start bouncing quite higher. Also, don't forget that you have the autonomous driving that is still in the beta process, and it's still going to be coming out. I think once that's available, again, there's going to be a lot more interest and a lot more catalyst that will bring up the stock of Tesla. Overall, I think it's a great company. Overall, I think all three of these companies are great companies. Tesla, of course, is the pioneer, and it has so many great things that are coming up with its battery storage units, its Cybertruck, its Tesla Semi, its autonomous driving, the subscription, monthly subscription that it will have on the autonomous driving. So it has a lot of potential for revenue there, and I think this company is going to continue to do great as it has in the past. If I was to choose a stock that will make the most amount of money in the shortest time, I definitely, hands down, would pick NIO. NIO right now has all of its ducks in a row. It has its vehicle production. It's making those vehicles. It's exceeding its production announcements, its revenue. Even with the chip shortages, it's still producing the NIO vehicles really well. They also were expanding globally to NIO Norway. That's going to be in Q3 of this year. In September, they're going to be opening in Europe and Norway. And next year, they're going to have their first luxury sedan vehicle, the ET7. And also don't forget that NIO is planning on the codename Gemini, which will be its luxury brand vehicle that they're going to start making. And so NIO has a lot of potential out there. It's a brand new company. It's only been out a very short amount of time, and it already has autonomous driving. It has performance. I mean, you name it. The battery swap technology. NIO has so much going for it. Not just its vehicle, but also its customer service and all the services that it gives. So definitely my recommendation would be to get NIO. I think it's a great price. Anything below $45, you're getting at a great price. And remember, this stock is going to just continue to grow. The other good stock I think that we have is the CCIV. I think things to watch out for is once these cars start getting produced, once these cars start getting delivered, and we're going to see good things. And once CCIV becomes Lucid, I think a lot more people will want to purchase and invest in Lucid once it becomes Lucid Motors. CCIV has had a lot of choppy waters, a lot of choppy trades. especially from being a high of $62 and crashing all the way down to below $20. For all those investors that bought at the top, don't worry, just stay the course, diamond hands. Hopefully you had a chance to average down with all these dips, and hopefully you did not sell at a loss. If you did sell at a loss, it's still okay. Just please watch my video that I've posted before if you go back in my channels about the wash sale rule. It's a tax rule, so if you have any losses in your taxes, you do not rebuy that stock within the next 30 days that you sold it at a loss, so you can use those as your tax write-offs. But check out that video. But again, I think that these are great stocks, and I'm really excited for the future for electric vehicles. I hope you like this video. Please give me that thumbs up if you did. I'll share this video with others. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It'll really help me out. And hit that notification bell so you can get all my videos. Also, please, if you want to help out the channel and earn some extra money, earn some extra stocks, I put 2 links below. There's one for Webull. If you deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks randomly generated, valued up to $1,850. For Coinbase, if you deposit $100, you get $10 of cryptocurrency and trading. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you at the next one, and have a great one. Until next time.